I feel like also I was just kind of like, even this morning, I was like, man, since last time we talked, I feel like so much has happened. It's almost like a State of the Union. Probably the most recent thing that was hilarious was the U.S. politics has basically turned into a bench press competition.
Did you see that? You see Zoloft?
I like the people talking shit too, like Cuomo. You're like, I don't think you're putting up one plate. I don't think. I don't think Cuomo's doing 135.
It was 130 pounds, and he had to have a spot. The guy,
135.
That was a major spot too.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing is like you watch that because I saw that video. I was expecting him to be doing it like struggling by himself, but then you see the dude. You're like, he might have literally only been bench pressing 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Like you can spot a lot up from like up top like that.
What he should have done was he should have went back to his office at campaign headquarters and bench pressed whoever told him to do that stupid stunt. Because that was ridiculous.
Yeah, but also I don't think his base is big into the bench press. I don't think they're like, yeah, I can't do that either.
Who's he trying to appeal to? I don't know what that.
I think that's what you have to do now. It's like a very part and parcel of being a politician.
Making everybody do bench press.
Yeah, he's really set the bar. Isn't it? It's kind of weird. RFK works out in jeans.
Yeah.
Isn't that
insane?
Like, you can't figure out. Like I have a friend who works out at the same gym he does, and he's like, "Hey Jimmy, why does RFK wear jeans
at the gym?
At
even
the gym? Yes."
Yeah. I thought it was for the stunts. I don't know.
I've seen it like you see it at the gym occasionally where someone's like clearly like they're just, but you can tell they're like they have very limited time and they're like they just like hopped off the highway and just like doing a quick set and leaving, but like to just be like that's my gym gear.
Hey, why are you wearing a suit coat at the gym? I'm in a hurry.
Yeah. I'm like, how do you do leg exercises?
Dude, Vivek was working out with his shirt off. Remember that?
Oh no, I don't remember that.
He had one, because after RFK, I think someone challenged him. I can't remember exactly,
no
but there was like probably 9 U.S. politicians. I saw Marjorie Taylor Greene was just showing her chin-up routine.
Oh yeah, Marjorie Taylor.
It's a big part of being
Marjorie Taylor Greene gets after it.
Wow.
Yeah. Newsom's for sure gonna do it pretty soon.
He's got to do something. Yeah. I think he's been lifting with his hair. I think he's been doing a lot of that stuff. But I'm excited. I call the next mayor, I call him Zoloft Mondavi.
Yeah.
Because just like Zoloft, he gives me a false sense of general well-being. I just get ready to be disappointed is what I'm saying.
For sure.
He's a Democrat, right? So I was a Democrat all my life until 2016, and when they cheated Bernie, and then I was like, and then Bernie didn't do anything. He just let them cheat him. He didn't change anything. He didn't make them get corporate money out of the primaries or the party. He didn't make them stop taking fossil fuel. He didn't make them do any. He didn't make them get rid of super delegates. Right. And so when you look at it, the Democrats haven't had a real primary since maybe 2012. Barack Obama didn't have a primary, right? So we got to go back to 2008 because in 2016 they cheated Bernie, and that's not me saying that. That's Donna Brazile, who was the head of the DNC. She put in her book. That was Elizabeth Warren saying that on CNN. So we know that happened, and we know. And then in 2020, of course, it was a quasi cheat where Barack Obama got all the people to drop out at once, except Elizabeth Warren, right before Super Tuesday, to screw Bernie and push Joe Biden, who nobody wanted. Everybody made fun of Joe Biden forever until he became president. They're like, oh my God. And then just in 2024, again, no primary, right? They just anointed. Well, I say it's I call Kamala Harris a queen because just like a queen, she was installed by the oligarchs without any votes from the people. And who needs a primary? That's where Hillary fucked up. Shouldn't be going.
She probably is kicking herself for that one. She goes, I could have done that.
Yeah, I didn't have to go. No, and then Democrats go, okay. They're like, I was at the DNC and I was interviewing people, and I was like, how do you feel about the fact that there wasn't a real primary? And every person said the same thing. Like they said, no, there was a process.
Right.
Yeah, but the process wasn't a primary. I thought they were supposed to have votes and the voice. No, they were just literally she was picked by the donors and the elites of the party. So even people like Jim Gaffigan, who's hilarious. I love that guy, but he's a Trump hater, big, and he was even upset about it. He was hosting that Al Smith dinner, right? Yeah. You know what that is, where everybody puts on tuxedos and call each other assholes. It's fun, and he said, I think that I probably butchered the joke, but he said, the Democrats say that democracy's on the ballot, and so to ensure democracy, they had to commit a coup.
Yeah.
Which is nice. But I don't know. I love Jim Gaffigan. He's wearing one of those tuxedos with the white vest and the white shirt and the white tie, and he's so white on top of it. Like if you would have tied a string around him, Tim Waltz would have made him available in men's rooms. I'm pretty sure.
Dude, I kind of feel like even him, he kind of has said recently where he was like, okay, maybe I regret like saying, this.
Really?
Yeah, he's kind of been like, but I feel like even recently, like Rogan has been like kind of more critical of Trump and people are like getting mad at him and you're like, no, that's what you're supposed to do.
Of course.
It's like, okay, yeah, obviously I was hoping for this. It kind of didn't end up that way. And you're like, yeah, I'm not tapped into this position. Like,
well, I think it's weird when people say, I'm loyal to Trump. Well, you're not supposed to be loyal to a politician.
To be, yeah.
The politician is supposed to be loyal to you and you're supposed to be loyal to policies. And that's what I am. And I don't, I don't want to be friends with politicians. I was a few times.
Do you find it hard?
Never works out.
Yeah, so. A lot of people I find that when they're hobnobbing with politicians, you're just like, well, obviously a conflict of interest if you're trying to make fun of these people.
Yeah. So, I mean, of course I was, when Tulsa ran, I was because she was getting the same kind of unfair critiques and smears that I was getting because I was telling the truth about the Syrian war and the Democratic Party and and she was too, and they were just, smearing her from high heaven, calling her an Assad toady, remember that? And by someone who's now backing a genocide, right? I can't remember her name from the Free Press.
Barry Weiss?
Yeah, Barry Weiss. That's it. Yeah. Remember when she went on Rogan and she called, Tulsi Gabbard's a toady. And Joe Rogan goes, what's that mean?
I also don't know what that means.
I don't know. I don't think I know. What does it mean?
I don't know. Like pull up the definition.
So she just heard it. So that's called a received opinion. And she just spouted it out. And, in her circles, nobody would ever contradict her or even ask what it meant. And all Joe Rogan did was ask a question and it exposed her for being a complete phony. So.
She didn't know what it meant.
She didn't know what it meant, and they had to look it up. And she's like, "Yeah, that's what I thought."
Yeah. I guess I'm also in that position where I don't know what it means, but
Ryan uses words he doesn't know what they mean all the time.
I would say Barry Weiss is now a toady to Benjamin Netanyahu. That's what I would say, or at least his Zionism.
And toady is what? That you're a just
bootlicker kind of.
You're the propagandist for their agenda.
You're like a lapdog. You're a tool of them.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's look it up.
Jamie, can we get that up there?
Come on, JB.
Well, it does feel like with Mondami, I was kind of listening to the guy Quest Bar guy, Tom Bilyeu or whatever.
Nope.
Tom Bilyeu.
Tom Bilyeu.
Those Quest Bars?
Nope.
They're like these.
I don't know anything.
He's like a rich dude that kind of has a podcast or whatever, but he
started that Quest, they make those like whatever sugar-free like protein bars or something.
Really?
Yeah, but he sold it for like $1 billion, and now he has a podcast.
What is this stuff? How does a guy like first of all, George Clooney starts a tequila company? I didn't know we needed another tequila company.
Yeah.
And then he sells it for $1 billion.
Oh yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That's the only way. That's the only two people that are getting really rich right now. It's like either like nerds that invented like a tech thing or super famous people that they attached a product to.
Yeah.
It's like,
and it's generally that product is alcohol.
Yeah, sometimes
like
or energy
the Rock
drinks.
has energy drinks. Yeah, The Rock has a tequila. There's so many people that are just, I guess you can make a lot of money on people like to drink.
That would be funny if you just like went full sellout and you just have like 90 products right now.
Well, listen, I just want to say that Starbucks coffee is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a premium roast.
Just like the Wayne's World episode where he just draped head to toe.
That's good. Man, I can't wake up in the morning without it. But
yeah.